Hey, what's going on, guys? A lot of you guys might not know this, but I am a huge fan of the Batman Arkham series, and I actually just finished playing the Season of Infamy expansion for Batman Arkham Knight, and I gotta say, I had a lot of fun playing it. It was a really great DLC. Now, a lot of you guys might be like me, and I was really disappointed with a lot of the DLC content that Rocksteady was putting out. The story packs were just disappointing, the skins were pretty cool, the Matter of the Family was kinda cool, but overall, I feel like I was kinda getting cheated from Rocksteady with those story packs. So with this DLC, I actually waited for my friend to let me know if it was any good because he bought the season pass, so no matter what, he was going to get this DLC. I waited for him to let me know if it was any good, and then he told me it was good, so I went on the PlayStation Store and I bought it for $10. And I wanted to say that this DLC is definitely worth the $10. Rocksteady did an amazing job with this DLC, and I'm actually very, I guess you could say they redeemed themselves with this DLC compared to like the story packs and stuff like that. So Rocksteady, you redeemed yourself, good job. So overall, like I said, this DLC is awesome. I loved some of the character redesigns that Rocksteady implemented into this, specifically Killer Croc and Mr. Freeze are completely different in terms of design. Killer Croc looks like a completely different character. He's more mutated and his condition was aggravated and he looked really different, more, I guess you could say, beast-like, and Mr. Freeze had some armor upgrades and it looked really sleek and cool. Mad Hatter and Ra's al Ghul, for the most part, in terms of design, they're kind of the same, and my favorite mission, most of all, in this whole entire expansion would have to be the Mr. Freeze mission. I just liked it better in terms of story, and I feel like a lot of the other Most Wanted missions were lacking story, and these ones had a little bit more story to them, specifically the Mr. Freeze one. You saw a lot of character development in Mr. Freeze's character with that one, so it was really awesome. I'm actually gonna go ahead and go as far to say that the Season of Infamy expansion was better than the Most Wanted missions in the main game. These ones had a lot more story to them, they were a little bit more creative, and of course, just overall, the stories were just better in the Season of Infamy. There was some character development in there, you actually saw some of the unanswered questions from Arkham City with the Ra's al Ghul side missions, so overall, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Season of Infamy was better than most of the side missions, not all, but most of the side missions from the main game. One of the main reasons I would actually say this is because of the fact that the Batmobile was not shoved down our throats in the Season of Infamy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a couple of spoilers from the Season of Infamy, so if you haven't played it and you don't want it spoiled for you, turn away now. That is your warning, spoiler alert for the rest of this video. Now, one thing that I wanted to talk about in this video is the Mr. Freeze side mission, specifically the ending. I was in awe of how great the ending to the Mr. Freeze side mission was. It was the perfect closure to that character. I was just thinking to myself, this is just hitting me right here in the heart. I was like, wow, this is great. It was really, in all honesty, the perfect ending to that character. He lived out his final days with his wife, and it was a perfect ending to the character, and we got closure that I didn't really get with the main game. And it was specifically just this side mission, I felt like I got a lot of closure. You just didn't lock him up and that just wasn't the end of it. No, it was like you got this sense of closure that you just didn't get with any of the side missions from the main game, nor the main game in general. There just wasn't a lot of closure there. And I felt like it was just a perfect ending to the Mr. Freeze character and a perfect ending to, you know, really any of the side missions. They didn't really have that ending that the Mr. Freeze mission had, so I was really impressed with that. Rocksteady knocked it out of the park with the Season of Infamy. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my review for the expansion Most Wanted DLC in Batman Arkham Knight. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.